everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Danielle and this is my knitting podcast, MsCreate Knitting. I am going to attempt to not say 100 million times this time because I know that's annoying. I want to show you what I've been working on since last time, and so I think we should just get started because when I ramble on is when it gets bad. But anyways, okay, so when we talked last time, I was making this blanket for a friend, and it's finished, and I'm going to send it out to her today, and that's why I'm showing it to you now, because I'm going to put it in a box, and it's going to be on its way. But this is a 3x4, it ended up being, and here it is. It's huge. I won't be able to show you the whole thing, so I'm not standing up, but I'm going to put this in a box to her today. She was very generous with the money she gave me, and I felt like I needed to give her something extra. This is merino and alpaca. This is Paton's merino wool, classic wool, and alpaca cloud in the Carson colorway from Knit Picks, and I talked about it in my last video too, held together. So it's very soft, and I washed it in, my husband, who is the auction person, brought home a portable mini washer and dryer with the spin, because I told him I was looking for a spin dryer for when I dye yarn, and so, but he brought this home, and I said, well, I didn't need that thing, and he's like, well, it was only $15. And so I was like, okay. And it sat there for like 2 years, and I thought, well, I've got this big blanket and I have to hand wash it, and it's going to take like 100 days to dry because it's so thick. And so I thought I'll just try to use that. And so I actually used the wash side. I filled it with the water, put the wool wash in, and put this in there to soak for a couple hours. Then I drained it, and then I put it on the spin side and spinned it, and it was almost dry. I could lay it out on the deck for like an hour, and it's ready to go. So I love that, and I'm so glad he brought that home for me. He just brings home all kinds of stuff. But anyways, I'm sending this to her, and I'm going to put it in a box to her, and I'm so appreciative of the money that she sent me to make this for her, that I made her also a little box to go with it, or a little can. This is, I make these, usually they're for yarn. They're yarn bits and bobs, that they're called on my Etsy shop. And they have a hole in the middle, and so you can put your yarn inside, and then it's like a yarn bowl with a lid. And they're little. I mean, you can only put probably a 50-gram ball in there. This would not fit a 100-gram ball. You could probably knit with a 100-gram ball, and then when it got, when it gets to that point where it's a big blob, you could put it in here. But not this one, because this doesn't have a hole in the top. I made this specifically for her. And let's see, there's the bottom. Oops, try not to get, so it's real shiny. It's so drab outside today, but I'm going to the post office, and so I wanted to make sure that I showed you these things because they're leaving the house. And then I put a little, but they're my little mosaic tins, and I make a lot of them. You can find them on my Etsy shop if you're interested. But anyways, I'm going to send this to her with it. So she has, a little tin to keep things in. And anyways, that's that. So that's the blanket. And then I want to show you that I am working on my Vera Valimaki, the Pavement sweater. I have this much left of my 3 balls of yarn, but I only have 1 sleeve left to do. So I think I'm going to be fine with it. The last time I showed this to you, I had started a sleeve, and so I finished 1 sleeve on this. Here it is, and it's pretty long. I got a nice long sleeve, and I thought it was going to be full length, but because this is so high up here, it's more of a bracelet length once I put it on. But that was fine. I mean, I thought that's good enough. And so this is going to be my pavement. It's fingering weight that I dyed myself, and it's just nice and thin. I love the bottom. I love the fluting on the bottom. It's just a very pretty, nice sweater. So I'm got to get this other sleeve started. Got to get the other sleeve started. So anyways, that's my Pavement, and I'm pretty sure I have enough yarn to finish that. So these are excellent for doing the sleeves. These are the shorts from Knit Picks, and they are really short. And so these are true 16-inch needles. And instead of doing the where you use all the where I forget what it's called. Anyways, I know what it's called, but I just get nervous and then I can't tell you. So hopefully that'll go away as I keep podcasting, because there's nobody here. So I should be able to do this like I'm talking to myself, because I am a talker. But anyways, these are really good. So if you haven't tried these to do sleeves, the Knit Picks are really short. I think they're like a true 3.5. Excellent. So anyways, that's a true 16-inch. Okay, and we were talking about the ponchos, and I did finish the little poncho that I was working on. The little one for the newborn. This is in that red Simply Soft. I think I said last time it was called Super Soft, but it's Simply Soft by Karen. And so this is done, and I will put this on Etsy, my Etsy shop too, because I don't have a little baby to give this to, but I wanted to make a little one before I made the big one for my granddaughter, Jane. So this is the little one, and it's just a really cute. See, here's the front, and then the back. And they have you do a crocheted chain, but I just do an I-cord because I like the look of that I-cord, and then you can tie it in a bow or whatever. So that's the little one. And so now I'm starting on hers, and I'm past the hood part. Here's the yarn. I'm doubling it up. It's called Autumn Red by Simply Soft, or by Karen. It's called Simply Soft, and I'm doing it on size 11s, I think. Yeah, size 11s on my zings. And here, this way. I'm past the hood now. See, when I finish, this hood will just go right together like that. And so that'll be the hood. And so now I'm starting the increases to do the bottom part. And these are my little stitch markers that I made in polymer clay. I still am making, I'm finished making them. I've got, I think, 50 sets of different colored polymer clay stitch markers, charms on my Etsy store, and I still have all these I haven't put on there. These are my, I think I did silver and I did gold, and these are my brass and copper. So eventually these will be on there too. But anyway, so this, oh, and then the bottom for the, so the little one has this seed stitch border down here. I'm going to do that in this pink that my husband brought home. And this is old. I'm pretty sure you can't find it anymore. It's called Atomic Pink. It's by Coates and Clark. And it's just craft and rug yarn. But I just love the pink, and it's pretty much a bulky. So I don't think I'll have to double that up, but I'm planning on doing that for the ticking on the big one, because my son said that he wanted a red and pink one. So I already made a yellow one for her, and that was what Melinda, my daughter-in-law, wanted. So this would be her other poncho, because she's got to have two ponchos. But anyway, so that's the poncho. That's my poncho. And I wanted to show you also, I didn't show you this last time, but I'm working on a pair of socks. This is a little bag that I made myself. I'm not selling them because I'm not good at making them yet, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best to have, you know, because I don't necessarily like the zipper. I kind of like the pull, and I don't like when the material is over the pull. And I'm not sure what this is for, because I mean, I know you can put things on it, but this is not really useful. Maybe if it was on the inside, and then, you know, the pull, the zipper pull. So I'm in the midst of like making different ones, that because I'm a knitter, I know what should be like, what I like, and so I'm trying to, you know, do different things to bags that actually are functional for me. So I don't know, I may at some point sell some on Etsy, but I'm not doing that yet. But there's plenty of bags on Etsy, so I probably wouldn't be able to sell that many. But this one I put a little hole in so I could feed the yarn out through it, but I'm not doing that. And then my husband got this little turtle pin with a little baby, and a lot of times I'll put my needle in there when I'm resting it. But anyways, this is a perfect size for a pair of socks, and I'm on my first sock, and for this I'm using Felici by Knit Picks in the Material Girl colorway. And I think this is from like 2 years ago. So they come out with it all the time in different, and this is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon in a fingering weight. But here's my sock, and I am a top-down knitter, although I have two patterns on Ravelry that are free. One of them is a toe up, and it's called the Bolt, and it actually has a type of stranded knitting that is modified, which is really fun to make. So if you have a chance, I am MsCreate, MsCreate on Ravelry, and if you go to my designs, I have I think 5 or 6 patterns on there, and they're all free. So check it out if you like it. But anyways, that one is toe up, and I have another one that's top down, but I'm usually a top down vanilla knitter. I used to do patterns, but now I'm just knitting socks. So I have a size 9.5 foot. So I always make my cuff pretty long, and then I usually go down about 7. I think I do 7 inches before I do the heel flap and the gusset, or heel flap, turn, and then the gusset here. And this is a slip stitch heel, and then this will also have to get to 7 before I put the toe on. So big feet. But anyways, this is my first sock, and I have tons of them, and I am also a DPNer. Magic loop, that's what it is. I have done magic loop for hats and for sleeves before I got the short needles from Knit Picks, but I have never done a sock on magic loop. I guess it's like however you learn is how you do it. So this is what I'm used to. So I mean, I have done other things like knitting toe up, but I think I did that on double points as well. But anyway, so that's my sock. So I showed you that. And I'm going to try to be quick today because I'm on my way to the post office to send that out. And my husband said he's coming home because they didn't have very much to do at work. So I don't want to be doing this when he gets home because... oh, I did want to show you. And so I've also been spinning. And I have you probably seen I put a little mini thing on how to get a bat ready for turning into roving for spinning. So this is 3 spools of that, what I was showing you. So I just need to do one more, and then I'm going to do these 2 together, and then this one and the other one together, and I'll have 2 4-ounce skeins of yarn. And this one, there's a bunch of different things in it, but I'll show you. I also have one more that I had finished, And I think once I get done with this, with this fiber that I have, I think I'll have 5 skeins. So I'm not selling this. I think I'm gonna make myself something really nice with it. But and it's so hard to see the sparkle in there. You probably can't see the sparkle, but it's got a little bit of pink and nice brown. And so I don't know how the lighting is today. But anyway, so that's my spinning. So and I did put some bats and some other stuff up on Etsy too. I've been really putting a lot of stuff up in there, figuring out, how to do it. And that's been fun. But anyway, so that's my skein that I made with them. And so now I want to show you this necklace that I made. And it's funny because this is for my sister. And I'm sending it to her for her birthday. And she's already seen it. She's already picked it out. So she'll laugh when she sees this video. I'm like, well, I'm going to at least wear it one time. But anyways, this is one of the stones that I polished in my rock. I think it's a type of druzy. I'm not sure. It's really shiny. But anyways, I've been doing some wire wrapping. And so that is the necklace that belongs to my sister. And I'm wearing it today. So just for this video. And I'll put this in the mail to her for her birthday. She picked out 3 necklaces, and I'm going to send her one of the sweaters that I made that's too small for me because she can fit in that stuff. And anyways, I wanted to show you that and so she would get a kick out of seeing me wear her necklace. But anyways, I have other necklaces and on Etsy as well. And I did put another I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the video. If I did, I'll cut this out. But I put up a video on rock polishing. So if you're interested in that, you can watch, that process. I think that's it. I just wanted to show you one other thing that I made that people are liking. It's a pin cushion, but it's a cauldron. One day I saw this, I thought about this in the shower, and I thought, I'm gonna have to make that. So, but anyways, look at that, how cute. And it's got a little rhinestone in the top. And this is polymer clay too. But anyways, that's my little cauldron pin cushion that I made. So anyways, if you're interested, I don't mean to be talking about Etsy and all that, but I've been making so many things for Etsy lately that, I'm just showing you what I'm working on, and a lot of the stuff is what is in Etsy. So if you're interested, I'm at mscreations.etsy.com if you're interested. And I won't be talking about selling things or my store when I do these videos, only if it's something that I just made. So that's what I hope to do. But anyways, I'm gonna try to make this short. I'm done for today. I don't have anything else to show you right now. And I hope that you stuck with me, and I hope that I'm getting better at this, and that I'm not, talking in a way that is, makes you feel like you're like, I can't watch that. So I'm learning, and if you have any, things to tell me about what I should be doing or how I should be doing this, let me know, okay? All right, well, thank you for watching today, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.